Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, continuing our Swiss chocolate map here, just finishing up seeding some grass here with the weeder. And actually, for one, I can't remember if grass can have weeds anyway. I don't think it actually can. But even if it could, I think the fact that we're running the weeder already eliminates the fact that we can have weeds. I don't think we're going to get weeds, guys. I could be wrong, but I don't think we'll get weeds. So I think I'm going to turn the weeder back in after this is done, and we'll risk it, but I don't think we'll need it anyway. I don't remember weeds on grass. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've ever had weeds on grass at all, and I'm not remembering any. So I don't think it'll be a problem. I did see something on the used market that I will show you guys momentarily that I'm interested in procuring. But we'll check that out here in just a moment. Unload you. I'm going to drop you here because I'm actually going to take the cultivator back to the shop so we can sell that. And somebody told me once before, I'll just mention it for you guys in case you guys don't see the comments. If you take it back to the shop, it does sell for more, and that is in fact true. I didn't realize it at first, but it's like 10% more, I think. It's not a ton more. So if you forgot and you sold one, without going back to the shop, it's not a huge deal, but it's still definitely worth it if you can get it over to the shop. As far as I know, repairing doesn't make a difference. In fact, I think it's break even. It might have been like a dollar more or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I think it was close. Like, for example, we'll do another test here just because why not? If we look at you, repair is 159, sell is 30.59. So that would be 32.20 minus 2, so 32.18. 32.18. Just out of curiosity, if I come on here and try and sell it, will it still be that lower price? Yeah, look at that. It's lower price, about 10% different. So 32.18. So let's repair, just because I'm curious now. No, it is more. Okay, so even repairing is just ever so slightly better. It's not a bunch. Obviously, it was what, 17 bucks? Okay, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, it seems like it's worth it. What about painting? I suspect painting makes no difference. We're gonna try. 32.35. I'm gonna forget these numbers. Find a blank page in my notebook. Always keep a notebook by your computer. You never know what you gotta write something down. 32.35 plus 7.37. I don't think the painting does anything, but we're gonna try. I wonder if the tines made a difference on whether or not it was... I didn't even realize there was all these different options. I wonder if this makes a pretty significant difference on whether or not it does cultivating or not. Or like whether it does rocks or not. That might be exactly all it is. Anyway, 7.37. So it did increase again, 40.46. So what would I expect it to be? 7, 9, 39.72. So it makes a difference. So yeah, repair, paint, you sell for not a ton more, but a little bit more. It's definitely worth doing. So good to know. Good to know. All right, we're going to grab us the roller, I guess, next. Oh, before I do that, though, the used piece of equipment. We got us a decent, it'll work, baler, wrapper combo thing here. Only needs 130 horsepower, which our tractor can handle. I will need to take out the rest of my loan again, or some of my loan. But I think that's worth it. We're definitely going to use this all the time. So I think it's worth grabbing you something that we absolutely need. And there we go. Cool. All right, wrapper. Or not wrapper, roller. Roller. Just the small one's fine. Oh, $2,000. Not sure if 2.5% extra yield is worth 2,000 bucks, but we'll go with it. At least with this, we could just roll straight across. Make it like it's one big giant field. At some point, I need to finish planting the grass around the outer edges because it kind of does bother me that it's not there. It looks so, like, painted on and bad, which it literally is painted on, to be fair. But it just looks bad. No, don't. I was gonna say, make sure you get it all. Apparently, I don't drive straight, guys. So there you go. That's why I use workers so much, because I don't drive straight. Even if I'm using the directionality sometimes, it's just always just a fraction off. I mean, this isn't super fast, but it's not too bad. Can't imagine the really big roller. I think it's got to be... How big is that compared to this one? Like twice the size, isn't it? Yeah, goodness gracious. It's like rollers for days. 350 horsepower. Oof. That's a beefy tractor. Speaking of tractors, I really did linger on this John Deere for a bit. I mean, I want a second tractor at some point just to kind of help us out a little bit. It doesn't have to be super urgent, but would be nice to get a second one at some point. No, we're not gonna... How is it that I am like literally on the 360 and still missed that? Like, I was not very far off of it. We'll come back and get it later, I guess. Nice growing grass, ready to roll. Turn the mulch back on. We don't need it turned off anymore, although it is still technically showing mulched, which is really kind of interesting. Maybe the grass doesn't benefit from the mulched. But the grass is definitely growing. I didn't mean to hire a worker. Whoops. I'll let him finish, but that was not intentional. Yeah. Or maybe the mulch is just telling me that I've got the 2.5% bonus. Maybe that's all that's keeping track of. don't think I quite finished this all in one more pass. I think it'll be 2 more. I left the roller this time just because I gotta sneak in here past the tree. Yep, definitely gonna be 2 more passes. Probably could have done it better, but that's alright. At least we'll have nice grass growing again. I don't think we mulched and rolled last time, did we? Can't remember. I think the last time we did grass with this for the silage over there, I don't think we had the full yield. Still got a lot though. We've still got plenty. But I'm hoping for quite a bit more this time. Not gonna be able to see on this other field where we've actually rolled, but we'll just go the same line. It should be fine. Should have just enough money to rent the slurry thing. Get some fertilization on this. We'll grab that little strip that I missed. All right, there we go. All right, you're done. Let's return you. Okay, that's done. And slurry. Grab this slurry thing. How much does it spread? 15 meters is not very wide. Although I will say, the fact that it tells me how wide it spreads does tell me that this is the right piece of equipment. I guess we'll grab it. I mean, it's not much, but it's going to save us, you know, I think it will save us money. I think we've got enough slurry here to do all of this. I was like, I can beat him. I I didn't beat him. Oh my goodness. I love that these cars are indestructible. It's the best. Well, let's see how much we can get done with this. It feels a little bit wide. We're gonna narrow it in just a smidge, just to make sure. Till I can actually see it and kind of get an idea of how much it is. I'm also gonna hire the worker because I do not trust myself to be able to do this. Oh, there's no way I could even see that. Oh, okay, I can see it a little bit now. I was like at a weird angle that I just wasn't seeing the... Now I can see it right here for sure. When you're over on this side though, you can't see it at all. There is like almost no... It's very, very subtle. But over here, you can definitely see it. Of course, he missed a spot there, but that's all right. We'll come back and clean up anything he missed. And we're definitely going to have enough slurry for this. This is going to be plenty. Not this one trailer load, obviously, but the amount that our cows have in there. It's actually wider than I gave it credit for. Come at this angle so we can actually see it. Yeah, it's a bit wider than I was giving it credit for, but that'll work. It's just so nasty, though. It's just gross. I mean, it is liquid manure, basically, right? Isn't that what somebody told me once? It's just like probably a combination of just poop and like leftover like food and probably a lot of pee and stuff. Like it's just nasty, probably. Oh, and we eat this. No, I'm just kidding. We eat the food coming from this. Oh yeah, this is the way to go right here. This is definitely going to be plenty fertilized. Plenty. That's just our first round of fertilization, so we will need another one. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm walking in it. But it smells bad too. I mean, I know manure smells pretty bad. But I bet this smells pretty nasty too. It's something about like adding like liquid to something that already smells bad. Just feels like it would smell worse. Oh, he's not gonna have to finish this next row. In fact, we're not even gonna start it. Let's go get filled back up, my friend. But hey, one trailer load almost does a full fill. That's not bad. At this point, we may never have to buy fertilizer again. Get this little end here. I can barely see it at all. It's so hard to see. I think when you use the injectors, I think it shows up a little bit better, if I remember right. Since this is just like surface fertilizing, it's not going to show up quite as much, I don't think. Use up another trailer though, just getting the outer edges here. Eventually we'll get one with the injectors. The injectors are easier because they're flat across, so they're easier to get in a good straight line. That's all right. We got plenty of it. That's only with 30 cows. Can you imagine if we had like 100 cows, 200 cows, something crazy. Oh, you're gonna have trouble down here at the end, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let's see if I can do this part at the end, at least myself. Oh, I missed a little bit. I would never be a good farmer in real life, I don't think. I'd be too much of a perfectionist. Oh, you missed that little 1 square foot spot over there? Let's go spend $200 worth of fertilizer to go get that 1 square foot. Because perfection. It just sounds gross coming out too. Yeah, next time I see one of these slurry machines on the used thing, if I have money for it, I think I will. I have seen 1 or 2 up recently, right? I think I have. I definitely wouldn't mind getting one at some point. Maybe not this exact one. I think I'd like a... I mean, we don't need that much larger to be fair, but I just want one that can attach the little injectors on the back. Just curious if I put a header on there if he'll get closer to the edge next time. No, he's still going to leave a gap. Because that's what they do, apparently. Alright, we'll just dismiss you. I think I can do this if I get a good angle like over here. Got this little spot here, and then go do that last line. Guess we'll hold on to this thing for next month as well, so we can do a second round of fertilizing. All right, how does that look? Everything done. Everything is done. Looking good. Seeded, fertilized, rolled. I think we're actually done. Like, I don't think there's anything else for us to do anyway. So, yeah, it's time for a new month. We're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll be fast forwarding to a new month. Do another round of fertilizing on our grass, and then again, kind of sort of the waiting game at that point. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.